So let's start out over by the baseball field over there, maybe.
Okay. Hey, that looks like there might be somebody over on the pavilion.
Oh, over on that side over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's go. I'll take the lead. You hang back. I'll do the survey if we have to.
Okay.
Hey, we're street outreach. Hello? Hi. Hi, my name's Scott, and that's Bob back there. We're a street outreach team, and we're out tonight meeting with people who are sleeping outside in places like tents in the woods and in their cars and abandoned buildings and pavilions and parks. And we were here and we saw you in this pavilion, so we thought we'd come in and say hello and see if we can offer any assistance. Would you like some water?
Yeah.
Yeah? Sure. Here's some water. You're welcome. Hey, are you okay? Or do you feel safe tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah, like I mentioned, we're a team, so this is what we do. We do street outreach tonight, and we're out here, and we see you're here. Do you plan to be staying out here tonight, or do you have a place to go, or?
Yeah, I'm fine right here.
You're fine right here? So this is where you'll be sleeping tonight? You know, we work with Halo, that's the shelter here. Have you heard of Halo before?
Yeah.
Yeah? We could get you into Halo tonight if you'd like to go. We could give them a call and they could come and get you.
Oh, thank you.
You don't want to go into shelter? Okay, that's okay. It's all right. We do have some extra blankets and stuff. Are you warm enough?
Oh, I can use that.
You could use extra
Okay.
blanket. All right, Bob's got some stuff. He's got some supplies here.
Here's a blanket, and then in this nifty little bag here, we have the thing that I can't use. We got another blanket, some hand warmers. I have a hat. Oh, those are socks. I got socks too. Lost the hat.
How's that? All right.
I'll walk back and get the hat. I have a hat for you, but there's that. There's the sock.
Yeah, so have you heard of us with Street Outreach before? No, we do come around fairly regularly, a couple times per week, to meet with people and give them some assistance. Can we meet you another time? Would you be open to that?
Sure.
We also have some information here. This is a brochure that has information on services that are here in Racine, the number for Halo if you would change your mind later and want to go into shelter, also some employment programs, and where the meal sites are to get food and showers and things like that. And tonight is actually a special night for us in Street Outreach. It's the Point-in-Time night. Have you ever heard of Point-in-Time? No? Point-in-Time is a night when we try to get our best estimate of the number of people who are living outside and living in shelters on a single night. And we get this count all across Racine County and all across Wisconsin and the United States. And when we look at that, we get some information that helps us with our services and in trying to adjust our services to better serve people who are homeless and outside in shelters and so on. And we do that by taking a confidential survey. It takes about 10 minutes or so, and just ask some basic information, and nothing really complicated, basically race and demographic information, things like that. And people can even skip questions if they want. It's really confidential. It just stays within our team, and we put all the numbers together and get those data. Do you think you'd be willing to participate in that survey and help us for a point in time?
Sure.
You would? Oh, that'd be a great help. Thanks so much. What we do is we have it on our phone, So then we are able to get our phone and take a survey using our phone. So I get out my phone and just put in some of that information. It has questions that I'll ask you and go from that. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions about it?
No.
No? All right. Then let me get out my phone and we'll do that. It'll only take about 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's
And while
great.
Scott's doing that, I'll go get the hat.
Okay, thanks, Bob. All right. All right, I'm just gonna get out my phone here and get started. I'm not very good at the phone, and last time I actually messed up a survey, so I want to try to make sure I do it right this time. First thing, I'm just entering some information about our teams. We have 9 teams that are out all across the county. Bob and I are team 3, so I'm going to put that. And my name here is the survey. I'm just putting my first name, which is Scott. Then for the location, this is still confidential. It's all confidential, but just so we make sure that we don't count the same person twice, I'm going to put Island Park because that's where this is. All right. So, has anyone else met with you tonight? Is this the first time that you've spoken to anybody about Point-in-Time? It is the first time, all right, because what we want to do is make sure that we don't count the same person twice because we're trying to get really good information. And you said you're willing to do the survey, right? Okay. So, the first question is where you're staying, and this is looks like a pavilion for tonight. You said this is where you plan to be, right? So we'll mark that. Then you have not been interviewed before, so no one's talked to you. So this is no one else has talked to you so far. All right, so now we just want to get some information about you. What's your first name or the name that people call you?
Tasha.
Tasha? There's so many ways to spell Tasha. How do you spell it?
Tasha.
Okay. And how about even just the first initial of your last name?
J.
J. Okay, Tasha J. It's nice to meet you, Tasha. And what's your date of birth?
It would be 12/09/1982.
1982. Okay. So that would mean that you are 1982. You're 42. Okay. I'm not that great at math, so help me out when I can. All right. So now, I want to ask you about gender, and there's lots of choices, so you don't have to pick just one. I'm going to ask a couple different ones, and you can just tell me which ones apply to you. We have woman, man, culturally specific, non-binary, transgender, questioning, or a different identity. Do any of those at all apply to you, and which ones?
Non-binary.
Non-binary, okay. And that's the only one that you want to, that's fine. Then we have race and ethnicity. So I'll tell you there's a couple different choices and you can pick as many as you want. If you want me to read them again, I can. But what we have are white, black, African American or African, Asian or Asian American, indigenous, meaning American Indian, Alaskan Native or indigenous, Native Hawaiian or Pacific Islander, Middle Eastern or North African, and Hispanic and Latino. Which of those would apply, if any?
Black.
Black, okay. And that's the only one you want to choose? All right. And age ranges here. All right, so have you ever been on active duty with the armed forces? No. Okay. And is this the first time that you've ever stayed outside, or have you ever lived in a shelter before?
First time.
The first time, okay. And I want to see how long it's been since the last time that you stayed in a house or an apartment, either with friends or by yourself. We're looking at how long you've been outside now. Has it been less than a year or more than a year?
It's been 9 months, so
Okay, less than a year. And it says it's been 9 months,
Yes.
so that's more than 3 months, less than a year. Okay. And now, we'd like to find if you've had any of these things diagnosed before. So you don't have to answer any of them. If you don't want to answer, that's also fine. But I'm going to read a couple of them, and you can just say yes or no to these. And let me give you the whole list first. One is a substance use disorder like alcohol or drugs or both. The other is a mental health condition, which could be like depression or bipolar mood disorder or schizophrenia or something like that, or a physical disability, or AIDS or HIV related, or you just don't know or you'd rather not answer. Do any of those apply?
I think it's diagnosed with depression.
Depression, okay. So I can put a mental health condition in. Any other ones that would apply?
No.
Okay. Then, with that condition, do you think that that has kept you from holding a job or stable housing?
Yes.
You do, okay. And, yeah. And have you ever received special education for a long period of time?
Yes.
You did. Was it for like more than 6 months or so? All right. Do you get disability benefits like SSI or SSDI?
Well, I have a payee,
You have a payee. Okay.
so.
So yeah. So then you have Social Security benefits that go to a payee. The payee gives you some money. Okay. So we'll put yes for that. And are you a victim or survivor of domestic violence?
Yes.
Okay. And are you, I see just you, are you by yourself tonight, or is there anyone else that's here?
It's just me.
Just you. So there's no one else in your household tonight. And that's all I have for this survey. So thank you very much for helping us out with that. It's really helpful. We'll be going on and doing this at other places tonight, so it's not just you. We have teams out all across the county. You can see the information on that brochure. If you'd like to get in touch with our street outreach team, there's a number that you could call there. Also, the Hope Center at 6th and Villa Street, you could come there during the day and talk to somebody and see if you can get some help. We do have, there's a program there called the PATH program that works with people who are homeless or staying outside and who have a mental health condition, like depression would qualify. There's a gentleman there named Andre who'd really love to meet with you and talk to you there. So we invite you to come by and give us a call. Is there anything else we can do for you tonight? All right, then we wish you a good night, and we'll let you get back to sleep.
Hand you the hat I was supposed to give you a while ago.
Thanks, Bob.
You go.
Yeah, all right, excellent. Yeah, thank you so much.
Be safe tonight.
Have a good night.